Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma here, and it is a little video of two small pickups. But not only these are two small pickups, they are kind of bigger in the grand scheme of things because there is more of an elaboration to this. So as you've kind of seen on my previous videos and stuff, and what it's coming down to, as I'm coming down to this year, my list of stuff to get is being reduced. As of this, I may have got a holy grail that I've been after for ages, but I'm going to wait for it to turn up to cover that one. So that's one I look forward to. But I'm trying near the end of this year just to try and round up a lot of stuff that I want to try and, finish off lines, complete pieces and stuff like this. And that is my plan for this year, to do all of that. If I could do all of that, then that'll be amazing, because it kind of just takes me into the new year fresh, that everything's kind of tied up, and then if there's something new I want to collect, or if I just slow down, because obviously, if you've come across, I have two channels, I have two passions, and sometimes splitting your money across everything can get a bit chaotic. So what are they? So we will get into them one at a time. So one is something that I don't normally go into. So it is a reproduction. Yes. So it is this little thing. While I'm on the kind of journey to complete stuff, I 99.9% don't do reproductions. I try to have everything perfect, unique as it is. Unfortunately, there are some of this stuff that I've been searching for years, and I use the term years. There was, this is from a figure I think I picked up in COVID. So 4 or 5 years now that I still haven't found this piece. I've never even come across this piece loose. And I want to kind of cut the, put a line through these and take them off my list. So I bought this. So that's the first one. So I'll explain what both of them are, because they're linked to the same franchise. And then we have this little box here, which then features this part, apart from the thank you. So we'll take it out, the little baggie. So what are these two? So first off, we have this. So this is Mask's Stinger. So this is a vehicle that the bad guys have. Bruno is the guy, that's him with his mask on. I have a spare version, so he just rides shotgun. And essentially, you may have seen I picked up these hoses because that was missing. And then obviously when I press the button at the back, if I can get it to do it, almost, because my hand was on it, it turns into a tank. The little lasers come out here, and this thing pops up, and it protects the windscreen. There's a claw in the back, which is fully complete. So I got it at a bargain, but on this windscreen, there is a little peg here, and this little peg here is for this. So what it does is that clips in, that is its gun, and that, for me, is this vehicle complete, done and dusted. And to tick off my list, as I say, I could find the genuine part. There is a little compartment for the back that it goes in, so that sits there. So that is Stinger completely done, even though I got it really cheap. I've had to buy these two exhausts, and then that. So I probably spent about 20-25 quid. And this is where I'm starting to find with some of these, they're so hard to get that it's just cost me so much money. So the next one up that I've decided to complete, so I have 3 vehicles on Mask, or 4 if you count this windscreen from Condor. So this is a Bulldog, or Bulldozer I think it's called in the other language. It is essentially a tank. You have this button here, you clip it down, it goes into there. These exhausts come down. I had to replace one of these, and you will kind of notice it kind of looks like a big void, and there's nothing there. And this is where essentially this part sits. So this part, if I can fit it without breaking it, which is the next worrying thing with Mask. So it's okay. There we go. So that is it. It sits there and then it folds down like this. And the reason why I really wanted this part to complete is so when I do this and then I do that, it's nice and shiny here. Obviously this is a bit degraded. Then we have Boris Bushkin. So, I mean, this has cost me, I think, about £40 to complete, which isn't too bad. His mask is the biggest pain in the ass. Again, been looking for years, haven't found it. The mask on its own costs more than it probably takes me to get a complete one of these. So I've just decided that I'm taking it off. He will never have his mask unless I luckily find it in a charity shop or something. Oh yeah, and it's missing a missile. I didn't even realise that. But for me, that is complete, and I'm fed up of having to deal with these mask bits here. So there are two small pickups, two figures to kind of tick off. Yes, I know it's a reproduction, and I know I realised there was a missile there, but I need to put these to bed because obviously it's a line that I've not really gone back to. I don't really plan to go back to and finish in the other figures to have a complete line. Obviously, the only thing I'm doing with that is Mighty Ducks, and as I say, and I want my collection to kind of be in an almost finished and most of my grails off by Christmas. Just have a refresh for the new year. But that has been my video. Do you like Kenner's mask figures? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Even if you think about the new ones that are coming out, and I do have one of those on order. Otherwise, I've been Sigma Toys, and I shall see you in the next one.